So four people have joined. So prior, I did not announce that I will be coming live today, but I am here. So this is basically related to the Salesforce training queries. Yesterday, I shared the video related to the Salesforce training. So many of you guys having the queries and want to discuss with me. So today we'll be discussing all the queries related to the training, whatever the different schemes I have shared yesterday. We'll be discussing all about here. Okay. So I just text over the Force Galaxy community group. So let's wait for the others to join, and then we'll discuss with the questions. Hello Tanmay. What is GE? You guys can hear me, right? Last time when I was live, so there was a very disturbance in the noise also. So you guys can hear me today, right? Clearly. Good evening. Okay, good evening. This is G. Is good evening. Earlier, just I seen the GM, which means good morning. First time I have seen this GE. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Saurabh. Okay, so the question from Deva is, ma'am, is this is a job guarantee program? I don't think there is any program till now who has guaranteed you with the jobs, right? And if someone is guaranteeing you with the jobs, then do not believe, right? In this, what is the training program I am sharing that is of around 4 to 5 months? There clearly I have shared that will going to provide you the placement opportunities also. The much good you will going to do perform in this time period 4 to 5 months, accordingly will going to schedule your interviews with the companies and give you chance to perform and try to crack the interviews, right? We will going to make you prepare for the interview. That is a complete interview ready program, but guarantee we will not going to give you, because it completely depend upon you how good you will going to do in the interviews, right? And then accordingly you will going to get the jobs. We're going to provide you the opportunity to give interviews in the companies. So not, it is not a job guarantee program. There the opportunities will be given to you to give the interviews. Real time projects will be there. You will be given with the different projects you have to work on. And then may I have one doubt. You providing training LWC and integration from scratch? Yes, everything, whatever the topics shared in the program will be discussed with from the scratch, from the basic itself. And in the LWC, as we know, JavaScript is needed. So before directly moving to the LWC, we will be covering the JavaScript which is needed in the LWC, and then we will going to move to the LWC. So either it is Epic's classes, Epic's trigger, Salesforce integration, LWC, whatever it is, everything will be covered from the scratch, from the basics only. Oh, so Gunvinder Singh is saying, good evening, ma'am, good evening. Did not see your previous video. Please share the community URL again. I'm not sure which previous video you are talking about. The previous live session or something else. Mm-mm-mm. Akshay is asking how many real-time projects covered under this development course only. So how many real-time projects? So projects can be one or two projects will be there, and they are not a small projects, they are the lengthy one. So it is a app creation also. A complete application will be asked to you to build. There is a requirement will be given to you, and the more other projects are also there. So actually you can come with me one to one call. There I will going to explain the clearly about the real time projects or what I will be having. So app projects will also be given to you, where we will going to give you the requirement app is need to be built. That is completely a very good project and a lengthy project also. Then the question is, my background is BBA in degree, it's suitable for me. So if you are from BBA background, and so what I am assuming, you are not having a knowledge on the coding areas, right? If you want to switch to Salesforce, yes, you can switch. There is no issue in that. But here you have to give, and you have to give more efforts to your learning, right? The coding, especially if you are want to move to this Salesforce, then you can start from the Salesforce admin. After covering the Salesforce admin, and if you are lucky and able to get a job in the admin only, then that is well and good. But there may be more possibility for the people who used to know the about the apex trigger also. So you have to give more efforts here for the coding also, to get a good job in the Salesforce. So BBA degree, whatever degree you are having, you can move to Salesforce. There is no issue. But only the thing is, you have to at some point need to go with the coding areas also. Abhishek is asking, could you please share the main topics of Salesforce admin and development in terms of interview? So the main topics of Salesforce admin is security model. You should be aware about the security model, and different scenario based questions will be asked from this. Security model is important topic. Then comes the Salesforce flow. Salesforce flow is another important topic, very important topic. So if you are a fresher or experienced person, try to create a number of flows. Hands-on practice should be there, and you should know what different types of flows having, and when to create the flows, what are the use of different flows, right? So these two are the main important topic. Then you can make aware yourself with the approval process, how to create them, what is the use of it. In deep, no one will going to ask you, but yeah, you should be aware about. And then other small topics are formula field, validation rule, objects, fields, relationship. These are the basic and the lightweighted topics, but the Salesforce flow and the security model are the most important topic. Saurabh is asking, my interviewer asked me to write without test class deployment in production. So what will showing error, please ask me. I did not got your question. My interviewer asked me the to write without test class deployment in production. So what will showing error? I did not get your question, Saurabh. Sorry. My interviewer asked me to write the without. Now the next question is, can you please share the course content, duration, and fees if applicable? So Malti, everything is shared on the website. I'm not sure you are having the website link. Let me share here also. Everything is written here. Either the content of course, validity, how many months, what is the time period, and the course prices. Everything is written here. Okay, just try to have a look to this. And if still you will going to have any query, you can connect with me over the WhatsApp. WhatsApp group link is shared in every video description, on the community post also. So everywhere it is given. Okay, so now again, do not ask me where is the link. So it is there in every video description. Muku is asking, can you tell me LWC important topic? LWC important topic are the, you should aware about the hooks, life cycle hooks, then the parent child communication, child parent, then pubsub, LMS, and then the promise all, Okay, and then best practices. So these are the few basic topics also and the important topics also. And about the decorator, so these are the some common topics which will be asked. Other than this, in LWC, scenario based questions will come, okay, which will be asked from you. The important topics are only these: the child parent relationships, events, and then the pub sub model NMS, what is the difference, the best practices, and all these things. What is the fees of development? Please go and check out the website, there everything is written, you can check out. So Akshay is asking when the development course will start. So the course will be starting from the next Monday, that is the 22nd of Jan. Okay, on the second Diwali. So another question is, ma'am, I have completed my Salesforce training. Can you please tell me the trigger scenario based question? Trigger scenario based questions, most of the questions are shared on the YouTube channel. Please, you can check out there, Rajiv. Number of scenarios questions are shared there, which are already asked in the interviews, which I also used to ask in my interviews, right? Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so next, ma'am, I have completed when development course will be started. So next Monday it will be starting. Can you tell us trigger scenario based question? You can check out on the YouTube channel. Number of questions are there. Then Abhishek, thanks a lot. Okay, Gurminder is asking to suggest how to best handle before say flow and apex, disabling flow and then deploy. No technical question. No technical question, please. Shiraj Nikam, will you be still available for mocks on TopMate? Yes, yes, I will be available there also. But yeah, the timings will vary now. Okay, I will not be able to be give my complete timings, full day timings there. But I will try to give time overs the TopMate also, so you guys can have and schedule your mocks with me. I will be available there also. In recent interview, asked me about how to answer in real time scenario, not theoretically. Real time scenarios. So if the interviewer asking about the decorators or anything like validation rules also, though, so they are not willing to listen about the theory from you. You have to give the scenarios only. So if the API decorator they are asking, then tell them why we use the API decorator in your project. When you have used it, what was the condition in which you have used this API decorator? So just explain them the scenario, not the definition. So yeah, this I also used to say whenever you give mocks to me, I am not here to listen the theoretical part. Tell me how you have used it in your project. What was that scenario? Rajesh Saurabh question is, can we deploy class without the test class, or if you get any error then tell me what will be the error? Answer can be code coverage below 75. Yeah, code coverage error you will going to get, but without test class deployment of class, no. Jugal is asking, it is mandatory JavaScript for LWC. So if you are completely new to the coding, okay, then yes, knowledge of JavaScript is also needed. But you are if you are already from the coding background, then you can easily able to grab the whatever the JavaScript is uses in LWC. Okay, it is not the high level JavaScript is uses there. The basic concepts are there which we will use in the LWC, and if you already aware about the coding and all, then you can easily able to directly move with the LWC. But if you are completely new, like from the some other technology or some non IT background, then yes, there is needed of JavaScript. first go with the JavaScript learning and then come to LWC. So this completely depend upon you. What was your areas, coding areas, how good you are. Then accordingly we'll decide either to first go with directly LWC or with the JavaScript. Okay. So any other questions related to the training? So basically this the here live I have come because of the questions you are having related to the live or trainings. Currently, I'm working on support project, working on minor admin question. Is it possible to go for developer roles? Can I say in interview that I worked? Yes, of course you can say. They will not going to come your previous company and check on what project you have worked on. You can yes completely show yourself as a developer. But here what matter most is your knowledge, how good you are in the development. So if you are working on minor project on the support project also, then side by side go with the Salesforce developer learning also. Try to do some project on your own, and then whenever you are moving, you can just show them as your developer profile. There is no issue. Just try to be smarter in your interviews if you want a good job and a good hikes also. There is no issue in that. You can say, you can show that you have worked on developer project, but yes, be prepared very well before going with the developer interviews, especially the trigger they will going to check. Or first thing is on what basis they will going to judge you is the trigger, how good you are writing in triggers. Pratik is asking which industry specific could good to focus as long term, like finance, health, commerce. So as such, industry specific could good to focus on long term, finance, health, or commerce. So these are the different clouds you are asking. What I think good to focus on long term is the sales. These are the different clouds, but for a long term, what I think is the sales cloud only. These are the side by side other clouds on which you can explore yourself more, right? But retaining only on the finance, health, commerce for a long term would be at some point will be difficult. It is better to have a basic and a strong command over the sales, and then to explore more, move towards these different clouds. Marketing is the most demanding one today's, marketing, and then the finance ones is the other one. Finance and the commerce are more demanding, and then the health one. Okay, so sales, marketing, then finance, commerce, and health. This is what I think. Currently, I'm working in support project, working on manager. Can you go for double? I think I have already given the answer for this. Yes, you can go with the developer role, but you have to be side by side explore yourself towards the development part, and then yes, you can go ahead with the development profile. Now the question is, can you tell me what is the future of Salesforce in upcoming future? What should I say? Just close your eyes and believe, move towards the Salesforce. There is nothing harm in next 10 years, okay? So can I say in interview that I worked in developer project? Yes, you can say. There is no doubt. Okay, if you are very good in the development part, you are confident that I can crack the development interviews. So you can show yourself that previous 2 years instead of support. Yes, you are working on the support project also, but side by side work on these different development projects also. So there is no harm adding your development project, but the main thing which will be judged is your knowledge, how good you are performing in the development project. So just do not hesitate in this. Go with the development preparation and then go with the interviews. Any other question from anyone? And let me tell you that from the next week the classes will be started. Either it is the complete Salesforce training or the development or the admin from the next week, most probably on the Monday. From the Monday itself the classes will be started, so you guys are having this week. If you want to register yourself you can, and if you are having any queries, any question related to anything, you can directly connect with me over the WhatsApp. Okay, I am available for all your queries. Hard to find bugs and fixed in flows compared to Epic's code. Yes, yes, yes. In flows, when you are having the very complex requirement, and if you are stuck somewhere or want to debug the flow, then as compared to the flows, trigger are more easier to debug or to find bugs. Okay, so that is why we always suggest, if on particular object already there are number of automations are working and flows are also there, so just try to complete the requirement using the trigger instead of moving to the flows, because they will going to take more time also to process, and if somewhere some error is there or somewhere it is stuck, then it will also going to take lot of time to debug, and it is hard to debug also. So that is why in such cases we used to move towards the trigger. So this is the interview question also. They will ask you what was the different scenarios in which the it is better to go with the triggers or to go with the flows. Is learning Omni Studio good over LWC? So both are different topics, right? Omni Studio is completely different and LWC is completely different. LWC comes under the development part. Okay. So I'm not sure currently what is your profile, on which clouds you are working. Are you working on the sales cloud from the scratch or on the service cloud or anything? But if you are on the this sales cloud or in the development profile, then yes, LWC will be more weightage or more good over this Omni Studio. Okay, so next 10 minutes more I am available. So if you are having any questions, can let me know. How many years you have experience in Salesforce? So I am having good number of experience. It is more than I think 5.5 years, around 6 years you can say. At the time when I started in Salesforce, at that time I don't think anyone is aware about the Salesforce in my college also. So I was the one who has started my career in Salesforce. So that at that time it was completely new for me, and I am also in doubt where I am working. Is this something where I will going to go have a chance to work on coding, or I have to sell something here, because the Salesforce represent the name of sales, right? So there I was in very doubt, and directly I have asked to the interviewer, will I got a chance to work on coding also here, or I have to sell something here? So at that point he in tell me, don't worry, you will going to get a chance to work on coding. So this is a very good profile, and you will get lot of project where coding is needed. So then I relaxed and started my career here in Salesforce. So it will going to be around 6 years in 1 or 2 months. So any other questions we are having, or should we wrap up with this call? Okay, I think we have covered almost all the questions. And if you guys are having any questions related to the trainings or anything else, can then directly contact with me over the WhatsApp or LinkedIn, anything wherever you will going to find me. Okay, or in 1 or 2 day again, we'll try to come live. If you are having any questions, we'll cover it again. And from the next week, yes, we'll be starting with the Salesforce training, whatever the programs I have shared with you. Okay. So thank you so much for joining, for giving your time. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good day.